I did not get to say goodbye to my husband as he went to work. He said I was snoring. If it wasn't for some reason, I thought my notification was my craft time was going to be for PM time, and it wasn't. It was going to be for daytime. So let's go ahead and get started. And if you're watching me on YouTube, good morning. I want to appreciate you stopping by. My name is Maureen from His Grocery Science, and today I'm going to be making a DIY live tutorial here. We're going to be making a pumpkin, you all. We're going to be making pumpkins, and I have some rope here. And if you are like to get inspired with DIY things that you could do on your own, make on your own, to decorate your home in a very budget-friendly and easy way, then stop by. All right, so here it is. We're gonna go ahead and create a little pumpkin, two pumpkins actually. I have two here. So the first one here, I'm going to be using a nautical cotton rope. And isn't it nice that actually this is an actual cotton, 100% cotton rope. You don't find a lot of cotton out there. So this is a cotton rope, and it's a nautical one. And the last time I bought it, it was $1.25. Hold on a second. I forgot to put this on Do Not Disturb. So then last time I bought it, it was $1.25 at Dollar Tree, guys. Don't ask me how much. Things are now, everything is going up. So that's much I could tell you. I hope you guys can hear me okay today. And I used to have my trash over here. Now I have it by my feet. So it's always, I was getting it wrong. All right, so here it is. I have some nautical rope, and let me tell you what size this is in case that one interests you. It says it's an 11.1 feet. So it's 3.4 meters. It's going to be this one, and it doesn't tell me it's a 10 millimeters. I think it's millimeters in diameter. So this is the size of this, 10 millimeters in diameter, and it's going to be a 10, almost an 11 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and use it right here. And I'm going to just use a wooden round, and this is what's going to help me to get it started. I'm going to remove the tape from here. How are you guys? Today is Wednesday, and yesterday I had every intention to start my painting, and I didn't. I've been doing some things in the kitchen, so I'm moving things around in the kitchen, and I got some new cabinets. So I'll show you once I kind of get it all staged up the way I kind of like it. And I was doing that in my kitchen, and I didn't get started on my painting. I'm painting a wall in my living room, or wanting to, so I didn't get started on that. So hello, Cheryl Garcia, good morning, buenos dias. You are watching from Florida? Well, conveniently I'm your neighbor. I'm watching also. I'm here also in Florida, near Tampa, right outside of Tampa. So we're neighbors. And just Jackie Crafting, how are you, sweetheart? You know what? And don't, Jackie, I am so sorry, but my schedule is actually all over the place in a way. It's going to get a little bit better. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on using this rope, and I'm going to kind of curl it in, kind of like the way that you start a snail, basically. I'm basically all over the place, and that is because I work around my work schedule. And during my work schedule, for my work schedule, I've been working a lot extra, longer days. So right now, I'm starting August the 18th, week of August 18th, things are going to be going back to normal for me. And because school is starting, and things that happened. All right, so here we go. We're starting like a little snake, kind of like a little spiral. We're going to go round and round like a spiral. And so we're going to, so I'm going to be now coming some days in the morning and some days in the evening. So I could do, like for example, I could do Monday in the morning. I can't do Tuesdays. And so, you know, Thursday I could do in the evening, so on, and Friday in the morning. So there will be some days in the morning and some days in the evening, but at least my schedule is going to be more consistent. So that's what I want to do. All right. So the reason why I wanted to do this pumpkin, and you probably have seen this before. And before I continue, let me go ahead and say good morning to Miss Brenda from Totally Together Crafting by Brenda. And I wonder, Miss Brenda, are you going to be here next? I know yesterday you were right after me, so I want to make sure that I give you, let them know that you will be next if you are. I didn't see a list, so forgive me. And I'll wait to see. Anyway, so we are going to, I'm using this to create kind of like a spiral, kind of like one of those vertical spirals that go round and round. But this is not going to be the size of my pumpkin. By the way, if you want to leave this like this is one to let you know. You could go ahead and do some you leave it up to this size, and you could use some type of Mod Podge that will be water resistant, and you could turn them into coasters, just to let you know. No, she's not crafting today. Thank you, Miss Irma. Miss Brenda. I wonder who will be next right after me. It could be Miss it could be Unique, might just be coming up next, but I'm just guessing. All right, so now this is the time that it is up to here. The backing already finished. I'm going to continue gluing it into itself. So I'm going to be gluing now the rope onto itself. That means that I'm going to be adding my glue onto the rope previously there, the previous layer. So here it is. So I'm going to do that to be able to create a much larger little pumpkin. And as I'm wrapping it around, I'm also going to be trying to keep it flat in so that's what I'm going to try to do. Ms. Lori Henderson is in the house. Hello, friend. So here it is. Again, this is nothing new. This kind of projects have been around for a while now. I've never done one, so it's new to me. There it is. So today, friends, guess what? I am going to be doing something new. I'm going to go sign myself up to be a substitute. I'm going to see, I have one day of the week that I could actually become a substitute teacher, that I'll have available one morning in a week where I could do substituting in the classroom. And you know what, guys? You know, it's one of those things, kind of like once a teacher, always a teacher. You know, it's one of those things, you guys, that, it's in the back of my head that I love the classroom. I really do. And, you know, it feels like the Marines. You know how, like, once they tell you, like, once a Marine's always a Marine, well, once a teacher, always a teacher. So I'm going to be signing up today. I'm going to be putting on my paperwork, my credentials to go in and be a substitute teacher for now, which is Friday mornings right now is my very, oh, look at how cute this is. Friday mornings is going to be my very, it's going to be my morning that I'm kind of, not off, but I'm more available to do any types of substituting. And you know, Fridays usually is the day that most teachers call out because they just can't make it to the end of the week. It's like the stress gets to you guys. The stress really gets to you. All right, so then So here it is. So now I have to think about, you know, up to where am I going to finish. And I think I'm going to finish here. I'm going to go ahead and give this a little cut, and I'm going to cut it the same diagonal way to mimic the same way. Do I have my other scissor there? My fabric scissor. No, is my fabric scissor around here? Here it is, yes. To mimic the same way in which it came, okay? It coils. So that's what I'm doing here. Oh, I think I lost my little basket. I might have to just go on and reach out for it. So I am going today, right after I finish here, I'm going to go and put in my paperwork to do that. I feel like Moana, you know, like the sea calls you. You know, and she's like, the sea calls me. The classroom does. All right, so here it is, our sweet little pumpkin, or our pumpkin shape, I should say. Now, this is the back right here. So the backing has a little bit of a strong backing here, and then here. This is going to be the front. All right. So let me know in the comments, have you done this one? I have my other one that just fell over there. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and give it, you know, what little pumpkins usually have, which is a sweet little stem. And we're going to have to cut one from here. So let me see, sometimes if I could just, oh, there it is, it broke. All right, so here it is. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a nice, seems like a bit long. All right, nice stem. Okay, so that's gonna have a nice little stem there. And we're also going to just give it, it's gonna be a very simple, straightforward craft. It's one of those that anybody could do. Anybody, okay? You have the time, you have the items, you can do this. So I'm just gonna be attaching right now my stem. Have you done one of these? Let me know. Many of us probably have. Okay. And now I'm also going to have a little bit of, I'm dropping everything. That's what I'm known for, to drop everything. I'm going to grab a little bit of raffia. I think raffia is the perfect little item here to make it a beautiful project. You know what, guys, I woke up in a hurry, to be honest with you. Not in a hurry, but you know, I woke up and then I realized that I was supposed to be here. I thought it was at night. Somehow I thought I had it for nighttime. And so I realized I was supposed to be here in the morning. And then I'm like, oh, gee, I need to get everything ready quickly. And so I woke up and didn't have my devotional, you guys. And I still haven't. And I kind of feel, does that happen to you? I kind of feel like, oh, like something is missing. Like I'm just not myself here. I don't know. That is how I feel right now. Okay, I'm going to try to, in order to make it a little more steady, I'm going to try to opening. See how I'm opening? There's a little opening here. I'm going to try to go through that with my raffia through that. And the reason why is because I want to make it a little steady, and then I want to be able to hold here my stem a little bit more, so that way it could be a little stronger, and not just being able to just hold on to the rope, but now we have something else that is going to help it to stay in place. So I'm gonna go kind of like a, I guess, in and out manner, just to be sure that our little stem here, it's staying in place. Okay. So now that I have it more or less, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue just to wherever it needs to be secured. So what are you guys up to today? Can you believe we're already in August, you guys? And today's already August the 6th, so pretty much we could count, I'm burning myself, we could count as if one whole week of August has gone by, because it's already August the 6th. Can you imagine? This time goes fast. Miss Lulu, how are you, friend? Lulu Crafting with a Purpose. And you guys, make sure, I know that you guys are all, most of you are friends, but yeah, make sure that you guys are following each other. Miss Lulu says, today is the first day of school of their first grade. Oh, wow. Miss Lulu, are you teaching? Are you in the classroom? You know, it's funny how a lot of the crafters here, they were or are teachers. Okay, so I'm gonna go now tie it here. And it's because I am running out of the raffia. I don't have enough space to kind of make a bow. So it's going to be only a one-sided kind of loop here. And I'm going to just secure this right on there. Secure this in place. And that little concussion there that I did with the hot glue and the wrapping of the raffia has made my stem even a little bit more secure. So now that we have it to this point, let's make it really cutesy. Let's go ahead and give it all the cutesiness. You have 5 birthdays this month in your family. Did I forget to say, let me see, Cynthia, hey Keek, how are you? Thank you for joining us all the way from San Angelo, Texas. Thank you so much. Anybody else that I'm missing? Let's see. I did say hello to Lori. All right. What is my birthday month? My birthday month was last month, July. In case you're wondering, I'm not sure if you're asking me or somebody else, but thank you, Robin. Robin thinks it's cute. But my birthday month was last month. I'm the Colombian Yankee Doodle. My birthday is the 4th of July. My birthday is the 4th of July. I always joke around that I am the Colombian Yankee Doodle. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put, and you guys, I am out of right now the Spanish moss. And the Spanish moss that I have is mostly really darker green. So I'm not really sure, but I am going to put some on here. I buy this bags of Spanish moss, but the one that I have right now, it comes like all different kind of colors. This is the one that I buy. This is the back of it. It comes all different kinds of colors in there, and it's mostly right now all green. Okay, so now we're going to just wrap our little vine, and this is going to be a very straightforward one. Let me move this one to the side. But I think it needs a little bit of something, you all. It needs something. It needs something else. So I am going to come over to my, oh, here it is. And I see something that I like. There is this one, quite big. There is this. Let's see which one deserves to be here. Kind of going for this one, even though this has a lot of beautiful colorings, full color. But I am going to just cut a little bit of this one. I'm going to wrap. I should just do the wrapping first. Tie it around my my stem here. Tie it in a knot. Because I thought he needed something. And he needs a leaf. We'll give that in just a second. Going to do a little cutesy cuts at the end, which is just going to be the kind of like a dovetail ending. There. And now, open this out right here. Now it needs a little something there to kind of hang. Who's with me? I think you need something there to kind of hang. Something that says a little something like fall or cute as pumpkin. You need something like a little tag on here. But before we head to that, I want to add a little bit of flowers. And that's what I have here. Let me show you what the bin that I have that I work from. So I have this bin of all of my different kind of, hi B, how are you, sweet friend? Thank you for the hearts there. I'm going to be giving it some type of kind of like a nice little leaf. And let's give it some flowers that will be in accordance to the season. Here's some little yellow ones. So all of my kind of like the things that are just, look at this, isn't that cute? Look at this, lemons. Kind of like the things that I don't no longer, like I only have one or two off. I kind of just throw it in here and then I reuse it accordingly. Just need it. So it doesn't matter, it's in here no matter what. Here it is. This looks so cute. I think we got what we needed. Do you have a bin like this, you guys? I think we all crafters kind of usually do. So let's see. B, can I tell you, ever since yesterday that I got my warning, did I tell you guys? So I got the warning twice, 2 warnings on my YouTube for using inappropriate language. And that is because the crafting that I was doing, I guess it was not appropriate for YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this right on here. And I even got kicked from Facebook as well. If you're trying to figure out what it was, then you're gonna have to go back to the yesterday. Just in case I got kicked out today too. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this one, put this one in there. There it is. This is a beautiful leaf. Look at that. I think that's beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and add this one right onto that. There you go. And now, last but not least, I think this one's just look a little bit too white, too bright and whitish for me. So let's see if we could perhaps just give them a little bit of hint of colors. In that, I'm going to try to see if I find my brush, just my brush for my ink, for my let me get to my brush. Hold on a second. Can't seem to get to it. Let me see if I just kind of just lightly brush it. Just give it a little bit of hint of grunginess, which is not really, I think that I usually do. But I think it needs it. I think it needs to be a little bit different coloring. And that just does the white sunflower. It just looks a bit too brightly white. So I'm just taking a little bit of wax and just grunching it up a little bit, changing a little bit of the tones. And this is the time that we need our fan. So I'm gonna go ahead and come from the front and from the back. I think I like it better. I think it resembles the colors that we're going for. Oh, Cynthia, I'm glad you like it. She says, love the addition to the neutral florals and the variated leaf. Yeah, it is beautiful. It is actually, that's, my grandmother used to have a potted plant, I remember, like that in Colombia. So here it is, no longer white, stream white. So just tinted it a little bit. Now we're going to kind of put it in there, but I also want them to hang a little bit. I'm gonna put them underneath my leaves. And I think that's going to help hide a little bit. Position my leaves. And you guys, this is a kind of craft. Oh, this is not working. Hold on a second. This is a kind of craft, to be honest with you guys, that, you know, you just kind of have to try and give it a try. It's really, really, really easy to not try it. Super easy to not try it. So I encourage you all. It's too easy to not try. There it is. Now I can manage. See, I cut them out, and then they're a lot easier to manage once they're cut. Okay. Let me know, is 2 enough? I think I'm gonna put the third one up on the top. That way we don't see a lot of that stuff on the top. Here we go. Here we go. Here it is so far, thus far. This is what we have. And at any point, you guys, remember, raffia is our friend. And also Spanish moss is also our friendly neighbor in the sense of at any point that it is a bit too, what can I say, that you have kind of like open spaces. That's when you kind of bring your raffia, and I'm sorry, not your raffia, your Spanish moss. And if I'm not mistaken, at this side, I'm just going to put my Spanish moss on the side. So I'm going to put a little bit more on this end. And that's going to give us, because it looks like yellow on here. And there it goes. I think this sweet little one is all done. I'm gonna remove all of our webs. And I'm gonna show you really quickly what I thought of doing for the second one. Yes, there's 2 in 1. 2 for the price of 1 you get today. So here is your first project of the day. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy kind of project. Thank you, friend. Let's see. Perfect stain for the making of the sunflowers. Oh, good. I know, B, that is true. That makes no sense. Maria de Silva Santos, how are you? Thank you for being here. Please subscribe before you guys head out. I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay, B. It's okay. All right, so here it is. First one for the day. Here and here. So you guys can see that. This is the front. Here is the back. And this is just something that you want to sit. If you have like something like a little plate or a little plate setter, or if you're leaning it against something, you could put it kind of like a little bit of sideways. You could put it, you know, straight up. You know, you could put a little saying on there. I'm going to leave it like this for now. All right. Now the other one, you excuse me, it fell. So I have to come down here and get it. And it's this. So I have this little basket I also got from the Dollar Tree at some point. You guys, I can't remember. Okay, so we all know this. You could easily, just very easily, just add a little, you could add a little stem, call it a pumpkin. You know, do the same thing. But I thought, let's take it a step further. Let's go ahead and do some decoupaging on this. So I have two options. And I thought one would be kind of like a little perfect. It will be perfect for the size. So it will be that. Thank you, Patricia Lloyd. How are you, friend? Thank you for being here. And Kim Cobb, thank you. So let me know if you like this one, or perhaps I also got this one. And to be honest with you, I don't have a lot of fall ones. You know, this one looks darling on here. There it is. And so that's really all I wanted to do onto this. I think this one looks cute, but maybe a little bit too plain, and still I wanted to give it a little bit more of an oomph. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this to the other side, from the other side. Okay. And now I am also going to be removing, let me go ahead and take the, this is a cheap napkin, guys, so it's going to be a 2-ply only. I have not gotten any full napkins yet. I haven't seen much in the stores. But I did not go out with the sole purpose of just looking for napkins. So that is also true. Going to remove. I'm going to take just a little brush, a small brush, detail brush, and I'm going to come around and I'm going to remove kind of like the edges of this. And that is just to give me a little bit more natural frayed edging of my picture. There. If you have a water pen, yay you. I don't have one. I think I do have one. I'm going to take it back. I do have one. I have not been able to open it, to be honest with you. I do have one. And I have not been able to open it. I'll be completely honest. I have not been able to open it. Here it is. I have not been able to open it from here, so I'm afraid to break it. So I'll have my husband give it a try, see if he has he's the muscle man. Okay, so I'm just fraying my edges. And now we're going to take a cute little, just a little brush, and we're going to put some Mod Podge on this, and finish it up with perhaps a little messy bow, or perhaps just like this. Are you a bow kind of person on everything, a bow on everything person? I'm not. So let me know what you feel. I don't think everything on the stores have a bow. So sometimes things are just cute as they are to me. Okay, so I'm give it all the frame that I have that I could. So this is my image. So now I'm going to go ahead, oops, there's my earbud. I'm going to go ahead and get my Mod Podge. And this one, I am going to use a brush to spread my Mod Podge. And the reason why is because I need to be able to get into the crevices. I try not to use my brushes. By the way, just want to let you know, you guys, if you are not following yet on YouTube, be sure that you give this go find me over there under His Girls Designs, and that way I'm trying to grow my community there. So I need another 45 friends that could go ahead and sign up to my YouTube page. Another 45 friends to sign up to my YouTube page. That's my next goal. Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to put it on this side. There we go. I'm going to come back very gently with my brush that still has lots of glue on it. And I'm pressing it down gently from the middle out. And as I'm pressing it down, I'm also making sure I'm sealing it. I'm giving them that top coat that it needs to stay in place. There you go. See that? And guys, this one, to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I don't want to give it any bows. It's up to you, completely up to you. But as for me, I just want to leave it kind of like something that I could lean against something, and I could also use it and still use a basket. That's the reason why. Turn the opposite direction. Oh, really? That's typically how it goes? Oh, thank you. I did not know that. I did not know that. Look at this. You guys are teaching me. Thank you. We teach each other here. Most of these things I have learned from other people. So I love it when I learn something new. All right, so here is the back of my little pumpkin. Again, I want to leave this like this, and just because I want to be able to use my little basket for whatever X, Y, and Z kind of thing. You know what's funny? I see on this phone, no comments, but I see there's 30 people watching right now. I see, thank you for those eight of you that are watching right now on YouTube. If you don't mind, before you head out, please follow my page. I'm trying to gain another 45 followers, and you could help me with that. I so appreciate it. But you know, from Facebook, I could see now 31 people watching. And on my page, on this one right here, see? Where I could see the comments, nice and big. I only see 3 people. So, you know, that tells you so much. Not everything needs a bow, right? Right, Kim? You know, the thing is that I want to continue using this basket for whatever little things I need. I could always put it upside down and continue using it in my kitchen, you know, whatever I need. And, but in the fall, I could always lift it up and use it as needed, as, you know, to display a little something cute in the kitchen. Love the napkins, says Cheryl. And Miss Brenda says she likes the pumpkin. Mylan says is here. Good morning, good morning. And Patricia Lloyd, I did say good morning to you. Oh, you guys have 2 little sweet little pumpkins here for today. And we did it. Oh, we still have 1 minute to spare. Well, you're going to have, here are my 2 little shelf sitters here. There it is, ready for fall. And there it is. And you guys, if you want, you could also use this one as a coaster. Just FYI. It's cotton, so it's going to absorb anything you want, and it has a wooden backing on the back. So here it is. I hope you enjoy being with me today. I'm going to show you a little bit closer. So show you this a little bit closer. And I'm going to swap. There it is. So hope you enjoyed being with me today. And remember, my lives are also saved on YouTube. They are also live on YouTube, so you could check on the His Girls Science on YouTube. And if you're on Instagram, I'm there too, His Girls Science. You could check me out. Please follow and subscribe. And we're just trying to grow this community, and that's all it is. It's a community of creators. You're going to go to the next creator here on Craft on the Clock here on Facebook and give them your support. I'm not sure who it is, so it's a mystery creator. Let's go check it out. May God bless you. May God keep you. Make His face shine upon you. May God grant you His peace. Have a beautiful Wednesday and a rest of your week in case we don't see each other again. But I'll be, Lord willing, live tomorrow too. Adios. See? Finish. And adios. Thanks, B.